guys, Misha, everything I say is not financial advice. My personal opinion. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. While I was self-taping. Yeah, this volume is not sexy. It's alright, there is some volume. Definitely needed a test. Definitely. And this is on volume level. It's interesting. Just give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. DDM. Break and break. It's way too far from 1.5. Yeah, 0.5 is here. Unvolumed for now. Also, the volume changes during the lunch hour, regardless. And it's at the seller zone. Resistance, I'm sorry. Why do I even have it open? None of this makes any sense. Wake me up when it is 0.5. It's an interesting day for sure. It's an interesting day for sure. Dune. There was no change of direction, so I can't even identify it as a unless I can like screw that and just start a new. Doesn't matter. Just discontinue the levels. But for what? For this killer volume? Boom. I don't think so. Like super technically it's a part of an extremum, but in all the reality. Q's. I don't want to do anything with Qs. Boom. Yeah. The mystery is about to resolve on T-row. MRK kept up. A little correction. Just continues. Looks like a potential one bar rule. DTM I have open. Pfizer. I can't add more, even though I think it's gonna like pump out of here, but I have no. Yeah, it's 0.5, but once again, I think it will be up till earnings and then we'll see the move. Probably. Lockheed Martin is about to break. It's a little too early, but you know, I'll take the blame. Magnet is the same as breaking very powerfully. Volume distribution is not the best, but whoever cared. I mean, I cared. Excuse me. We have space, we have room to go, to grow. Yeah, it's gonna break in a day. Disregard that. Fees. United Parcel Service. Still technically part of this shram, unless it goes lower. And volumed. Yeah, it was unvolumed. That was the problem. I mean, I think there's some value to see the gainers and losers because after morning review, things moved violently on the market. It's not bad. It's an up thrust though on the sales force. By the way, since it is, still a balance. Oh, no, 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 I'm sorry. Either way, it's a balance or whichever way you want to see it. Or from whatever angle you want to look at it, rather. And it's a deep drop on our. And we're like deep below. And the volume is impressive. It's not the biggest. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's very impressive. No volume on lower time frame can overcome the tendencies on higher time frame. However, in the right place, it can indicate certain tendencies. Now close below, of course. Goldman Sachs. It's an interesting volume. Like initiative takeover. Boom. That's definitely an interesting volume. Let's say it's going to close in correction. Unless a miracle after this volume, no miracles. Only the reality. It's all here though. And there's nothing on an hour. It's just gonna go down. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Ahead of the market even more so. Yeah, I couldn't. I was trying. I was trying to catch something here, but beautiful 0.5, beautiful balance. Yay, yay. Um, That's like brutal for a price to drop like this. I mean, there was no orders there in the depth of the market to support the movement. So beware. Yeah, it's here already. Yeah, let's just for funsies, let's have our gainers and losers. Correction. Microsoft earnings. I have one word for you. Earnings. And it's not a two word, it's one word. So that you know. And it's good for what? What is it good for? Yeah, it's good. It's just good for everything. Oof, that was hot. Beware. Anyone who traded continuation of the trend here, 480, and woke up to 440 today. 20% in one gulp. If I had a trade with all my margin like 1 to 4, that would be like 80%. If the real stop loss was here, it was like minus 80% of my account, of my brokerage. What a tragedy. And people do that. I just guarantee you that. This volume is way bigger than anything we can hear, we can see here. You see this market is getting heavy and overbought. The drops are like more and more violent. Or am I fooling myself? Because the last correction, it was the same. Yeah, look at this guy. That's the problem of this manipulation signal. It's not only the biggest of the counter trend, but it's also the biggest. Have you seen the goat cartoon? It's coming out. I haven't seen it, but saw the billboards. I don't think I like the animation. Like what I see on billboard doesn't really like excites me. Looks a lot like Zootopia. However, I like the idea. It wasn't air. This goat thing was so popularized. Especially I like how like Meryl Streep was talking of how Jonah Hill was calling her the goat on I don't remember what set, and she was kind of like she didn't know what that means. So she thought for a quick second he's calling her goat. I don't know which movie they worked together. Was she in Don't Look Up? She was. Wasn't she the gosh damn the governor or media person? What a cast, what a movie. If you didn't see it, watch it. You'll love it. Probably that was the situation here. Why is it not on my watch list? Change direction, goes down. What is it? There's a beautiful spring. Up thrust, I'm sorry. What is it I'm not happy with? I think it's a great continuation of the trend. Just the sheer fact that sign of weakness is the reaction bar does not automatically disqualify the stock for trading. Ta-da-da-dam, ta-da-da-dam. So started like a green day. Now looks more of a more of a it was so Russian of me right now. More of a damn, did I not notice it? Okay, let's get to the wait. I don't know. High 087 close to 6. So like technically, yeah, technically it's this. But practically, after this volume, should I have just I have so much stock. Why would I bother? Why would I bother? And it's not even a monthly watch. Technically, I can recognize here a reversal. It's too wide of a range. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. It's from like 330 to what? 65%. So it makes more sense to do it like this. Because if it comes to this level, I will not. There is no way in the world I'd treat it as a legitimate level and expect price to respect it. So yeah, there we have this. Yeah. Same here from 80 to 6. This range is not operable. So there's absolutely no value in me. It still hurts every time to like violate the drawing rules just because, you know, it's kind of like a safety area. We need to rely on something in our heads. Uh, and charging rules of Roman strategy is one of those. I'm very disciplinarian. It's gonna break in a day, so it's gonna be a sign of strength. Unless it will end up with the bigger volume, which is also a possibility. So yeah, maybe. Let's keep an eye on it. So continuation of the trend, that's what I'm saying. However, boink. It's not the law, but it's a consideration. Our limits. Can close an upthrust in a day. Wouldn't trust this upthrust. Almost like a poetry. Nevertheless, it's still gonna be an upthrust. Why am I not? What happened here? Counter trend and everything that goes with it. So I think I'll stay away. Right? Aggressive. Junk, especially since we already reached, almost reached. What the heck was going on here? Yeah, stay away. I want to get away. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah. I want to get away. I wanna fly away. Yeah, yeah. Why do I not want to even consider this stock? Because it's already in 0.5. Makes sense. However, however, maybe volume distribution is not the best. I've learned my lesson from my American friend. It's not suboptimal or anything else. It's not the best. Okay, Robin Hood and Tesla. What do you have for me? Nothing. Nothing compares. Nothing compares to you. Yeah. Tesla. Well, I think that's enough. The stock that I can sell on through my Russian broker. Babush. Meta. This thing, Lockheed Martin. By this thing, I mean Lockheed Martin. It's one more rule. It's a continuation of the trend. Um, and I think we reached. Oops. Yeah, we already reached its potential, which does not disqualify the thing for continuation of the trend on lower time frames. So it disqualifies it for investment trade, but not for the swing, or maybe for the swing 2-day trade is fine. You know, there's some greenery too, especially in the Russian markets. Oh, look at all this. So it looks a lot like an exhaustion. You see, if this is correction, why then the volume on correction is the biggest volume of this entire wave? Weird, for sure. Russian market though is a little bit of its own world, and I don't think it's like specific to Russian market. I've never been here on American market when America was at the state of any like war. I mean, not like the war overseas or like somewhere where regular Americans wouldn't even be able to find on the map, but just like the war at your border or inside your country, even more so. So it's different. It's a different jam. So good for swing or a 5 minute. Cat, why is it still right for swing or a day trade? So oh, technically we still, yeah, but in a day it's gonna break. In a day it's gonna break. Um, but now we are good in continuation of the trend soon. In a day. It's gonna break and it's gonna be good in continuation of the trend. Yeah. And volume distribution is good. It's on a Jammer Creek. So it's kind of like all good. It's kind of here. Oh, it's gonna break in a month. Yeah, in a day. In a day. Okay. Do you want to take a look at the futures? Diageo, aka by the level. How far could it have gotten if I bought somewhere around 100? It's not terrible. It's back like to 90 almost, but we're about to get a transition extremum. Congratulations. It's only a first step. Okay. I don't even see futures. 20 buff. You see, that was a test. That's why we need a test. That could have saved us from losing money. Let me see. Um, now we bypass and it's gonna break. The heck? I'm doing this line so long. And yeah, so DTM can go bye-bye. I want to take a break before I want to go in the futures. I want to take a break before doing a final overview. This is after hours. Evening session, aka evening session on Russian markets. Okay, you guys take care. Trade responsibly on your own. Never listen to anyone no one knows anything. Learn and grow on the